On this day 1 year ago, the island of Puerto Rico was devastated by the Category 4 Hurricane Maria. The storm destroyed homes and wiped out power to virtually the entire island. And this evening, some in Worcester are taking the time to remember its impact. Our Cam Jandrow joins us now with more. Cam?
Brittany, organizations across the city have been working to help Puerto Rico since just minutes after the island was ravaged with Hurricane Maria. And even a year later, they say that you can still see the devastation to this day. Worcester's Latino History Project holds a moment of silence to remember the victims of Hurricane Maria. Exactly 1 year ago Thursday, the storm hammered Puerto Rico, causing roughly $100 billion in damages.
And then what Irma didn't do, Maria came and finished the job, kind of thing.
Sonia Ventura lives in Vieques, Puerto Rico, and was in Worcester Thursday taking part in a forum hosted by the city's Latino History Project. She recalls what it was like to live through the storm.
I never thought something like that would have ever happened, that I would ever seen something like that, and I was petrified.
Mayor of San Juan, Carmen Yulin Cruz, says nearly 3,000 people lost their lives as a result of Maria. For Ventura, she saw the devastation firsthand.
All the trees, the houses in front of my house that were gone completely, and it was a disaster.
Ventura says some parts of the island had no power as late as August of this year, and a great number of Puerto Ricans are still struggling.
The electricity still is not fully reliable. About half of the clinics, medical facilities closing on the island.
Merari Alvarado has a son who's a police officer in Puerto Rico. She says the conditions on the island made life difficult for everyone, including law enforcement.
He ended very, very sick with bronchitis because he had to sleep on the floor, cold floor, wet.
Alvarado works for Centro in Worcester. She says the last year has been one of the busiest for the organization, and she tries to help the people of Puerto Rico as much as she can.
At least once a year, I will try, and I was afraid to fly. I was afraid to fly, but you know, I had to put that a scariness in the side and say, hey, I had to support my island.
Now, Friday at Worcester City Hall, a flag will be raised to commemorate the 1 year anniversary of Hurricane Maria, as well as commemorate Hispanic Heritage Month. The event is expected to kick off right around 5 o'clock.